Hello everybody, welcome back to another Patron portal. This time it is Farrell.
Woohoo! Hello!
He's not used to flying, so
I'm so
yeah.
used to having the Elytra, not the creative bits, no.
Oh, you got one of the little voodoo dolls.
Oh yes. Just in case.
Ah, just in case you die in creative.
Well, just in case I die coming out of creative.
That is always a distinct possibility, but those are creepy. Okay, where are we going first?
So we're starting off here with the very first thing I built on the server, which was this lovely little bridge here.
Why? Okay, I have to ask, why was it the first thing you built?
Because I started digging underground, like, right about here, and managed to fall down and get myself killed in about 15 minutes. And said, you know what, I'm just not going to bother digging for anything, I'm just going to kind of build something, and this was it. So I just built a bridge.
I do like the bridge, actually. It's got two kinds of wood. It's very simple, but very nice.
Very
Let's
good
go.
for starting equipment. So then,
Yeah, not bad, actually.
from there, this is all kind of evolved into all of my stuff here. So we've got the What News studio here, the main What News tower.
You might want to establish what news is.
So What News is Zombiecraft's, I don't know, news, fake news. Sometimes it's news, sometimes it's not, establishment. And I do videos on my channel highlighting some of the things that have gone on in the server, so some of the practical jokes that have gone on, and other amusing little moments. I started to model it after a radio tower or a TV tower over in Cologne, Germany, and then I got bored towards the end of it and decided to put a rainbow roof on it.
Yes, you did. Pretty cool, though, I have to say.
It's cool, but it is the most annoying thing I have built in Minecraft ever now.
Well, you did make it swirly, so
Yeah, never again.
yeah, that was your first mistake. Your second mistake was, I don't know, making it swirly. I mean, really one mistake, but quite an important one.
So many colors.
So many colors. Yes, it is a staple of the Zombiecraft server. In fact, so much so that Rainbow Town is our next server.
Woohoo!
Next server town. Next to Monochrome Land, for those people who know only Monochrome.
Well,
yes.
you know, if you've got to film The Wizard of Oz, you've got to have a monochrome town, so...
Oh, that's true, I suppose, but since when have we done that?
Yep.
Ever.
So
Okay.
down here at the ground floor here is the actual news studio itself.
Good. Oh, it says Good Neighbours Top News TV. That is the name of our town. Good Neighbour, just so you're aware. Okay, so this is our studio. This is where you do all the recording from your camera. And you got the sound booth in there.
Oh yes, complete with controls. Because there are no controls. Because this can't be controlled. There is no controlling What News.
There is no controlling What News.
We record anything and everything.
That's true, though. That's what makes it bad.
Yep, so there's that. And then over here was the house I finally did get around to building for my little survival house. Just down the road.
Decided on a water roof. That is literally the first time I've ever seen that.
Well, I decided to stick with the elements and everything that we had down here, so my little humble survival hut.
With the Omega. Always like a good Omega.
Yep. And then this was something I just actually finished up this morning while I was getting the last of everything dealt with, is my little stable.
Oh, down here.
Yep.
Sibba. Aw, with Flasher as your... Why is it named Flasher?
For reasons.
Are they rude reasons?
No.
Okay.
He's a fast
fine.
horse.
Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that.
Okay, so next up then is actually going to be zombie... Well, actually, I think the next stop is going to be the Nether Halls, the 300 path.
Okay, we'll cut and then we'll go there.
Oh, it looks like we are being joined by Plane for this part.
Hey, Plane. I see you still got your zombie CAD on. Okay. Right, is this yours?
Yep.
Is this where we are? Okay. Is this an eagle? It looks a bit eagle-y.
It's semi-legal. I mean, there's stuff in the path on some of the other directions that you can go in the Nether, so...
I said eagle.
Oh, eagly.
Not legal. This this looks like an eagle.
I didn't really have a shape in mind, but now that you say that, yeah, it kind of looks like a, I don't know, maybe like
Double-headed eagle.
a bird mated with a spider that's lost most of its legs. I don't know.
I think I prefer the eagle because
Okay.
a bird spider is a terrifying thought. Spiders that can fly.
Coming up next on Sci-Fi.
Okay, so explain, because you explain, it's easier.
Okay, so on Zombiecraft, we all have the opportunity to kind of pick a nether tunnel, and one of our major tunnels, because we do little ring roads around the nether. So this road goes around 300 in all directions, and we get to choose when we want to do, and we can decorate it however we want. So I did the one on the right first, which is heading out towards my base, and I had so much fun building it that I decided to do the one leading over towards Rapture in the other direction.
These are very pretty. I do like the floor in particular, and the archway. The archways are amazing. Some awesome dimensions you've got going on there.
Mm-hmm. It's also really fun to try to fly an elytra down and find someone's tunnel and actually take that tunnel, because it's a really sharp turn. You might not necessarily make it.
Oh, okay. Right,
But this...
so you just end up hitting the wall.
Oh, yes. More than often, yes. So it goes all the way down to the end where I meet up with Xandra's tunnel, and then right on the other side of the Netherrack there is the Rapture.
Oh, crikey. It is as well. Oh, I should have done more on that. I totally should have done.
Yeah, actually, you come out over here right behind the Hotel Montanero. It's like right behind the sign.
Oh, sweet! I love that hotel. That hotel is the best.
Yep, that was definitely lots of fun to build.
Yeah, I can believe it. It's very much the Rapture style. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah. Where are we going?
Back up towards the top of the ladder here.
Oh no, not ladders and doors. My nemesis. And I've just put a sign up for some reason. Okay.
Autographed by Cleo.
It just says A. It's fine. Right, let's go.
Yep, so we go all the way down the other end. The red tunnel is a little more interesting because it changes its design a couple ways down, or a couple times down the path. This one's all kind of the same thing all the way down. I think I probably angered a few people by draining the Guardian farm more than a few times working on that tunnel, though.
Well, if they wanted it, they oh, that's actually a really nice transition. I like that.
Mm-hmm. And that transitions again a little further on.
Oh, crikey. Ooh, this is nice. I like this.
Yeah, I actually got a little bit of a spoiler. You can fly up a little bit. One of the hentai bridges from the Running of the Horde is actually down there invisible from here. So I kind of knew where one of the bridges was.
Where's the hentai bridge?
It's right off to the left about where I am here. About halfway down. If you're up in the air and look down towards that direction.
Oh, yeah.
Just visible.
Yep.
So,
for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, that is the Running of the Horde. We have a regular hentai bridge section. As Vold exists.
If Vold exists, then the hentai bridge must exist.
I like this. I like this two level effect you keep on doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. I'm going to have to steal that because logically that's what I do.
I shall consider it. I shall consider it stolen.
You shall consider it stolen. I've got to steal so many things. Where am I going to get the time?
Oh yes, never enough time. So yep. Then when it comes down to here, and then hits Ziggy's base and the other 300 tunnels, which are being worked on by other people.
Ah. So, where next?
Okay, so let's actually head over to Zombieland Studios.
Okay, cutting, and we'll see you there. Zombieland Studios?
Zombieland Studios. We have a movie studio.
Oh, God.
It's right off to the left here.
Beep, 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 beep. Okay.
So this...
There you go.
Yep. So this is the tunnel to my place. Thank you, Mojang, for changing the wool textures because it completely messed up my tunnel. Because this was all nice and dark before, and I had to play around with it, so now it's not pigment-proof anymore.
Oh, no.
But we're going to go through this first portal here, but yeah, as you can see, I've built a lot over here.
Zombieland Studios main entrance, Doctor Wu set, Fallout set, good choices. Soundstage 1 and 2, Hill Valley set. Oh, main base. Okay, we'll go this one then.
Mm-hmm.
Whooply-woo, whooply-woo. Zombieland Studios. Nice. Always gotta love a good sign when you first come out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you turn around, then right off the bat over to the left here, we have the Doctor Wu set.
The Doctor Wu.
Yep, named after good old Dr. Wu from SimCity 4.
I don't think I actually played SimCity 4 that much. The
Oh,
Doctor is out.
He was
The
loads of fun.
Master is in. I'm gonna take some stuff out of my inventory because keep on putting it down, and that's a bad idea. Okay, there we go. Ooh, nice.
So basically, this is the Doctor's evil laboratory, though I did not get a chance to finish up the interiors or his office. But this would be where he would have his main lab and experiment on all of his subjects.
Cool.
The fireplace and that whole wall is modeled to look like a villager's face, almost. It has a matching look on the outside, too.
Ooh, okay, yes.
So it
no,
kind of
I
looks
can
like
see.
an illager, really.
Yeah, I can see that. That's pretty cool.
And then if you come over this way, of course, what's any sort of self-respecting mad scientist who doesn't have a giant death laser?
Naturally.
You have to have a death laser.
This is a really good death laser. that is pretty awesome.
It is the redstone death laser of doom.
You have to say it that way. I think it'll hurt my voice. I can't do the boo because ow. No, that's pretty cool. Like that. That's really funky. Oh, and I like the faces that you've got everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
The sad faces.
And the illager face, and oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Never again am I going to try this roof, though. Holy moly, this roof is a pain. Especially this one up here.
Any reason why they were a pain?
I built the walls a little off and didn't realize it until I got all the way up to the roof. And
you see, people complain about it when I do things off center on Hermitcraft, and I'm just like, did it on purpose.
Oh no, they would hate what I was doing on this roof then. They would absolutely hate on it. Someone right now is looking at this in the video and saying, no, you've got to tear it all down and do it again. No.
Who's saying that?
I'm sure people are watching this video and saying that right now.
No, it's like beautiful, and anyone who says that is a poo head. There you go.
Yep,
Okay.
so back down where we came through the portal, you've got these two big buildings over here. These are the sound stages, or at least one of the two sound stages on here.
Okay.
And I think we're going to take the one onto the right here a little bit, because this was a little bit of a fun thing I did for the folks on the server. You remember on Beulah's portal how there was the lucky fish, lucky salmon?
Yeah.
Well, let's just say I also picked up on that
Now
conversation.
Get lucky. Active crime scene, no unauthorized entry.
So someone killed Lucky, which is why the movie name is Got Lucky.
No. I didn't do that. Okay, hang on. Where are they? There. Autopsy report. There you go. I'll take one of those and let's have a look at the autopsy report.
Autopsy report, there's lab reports. I did this whole thing where you actually go on a little bit of a trip out into the wilderness and you get to interview all of the eyewitnesses to what was going on. And you're trying to figure out who killed Lucky.
Oh, that's so cool. That is actually a really good idea.
So out in the wilderness, there's a bunch of little pens that I kind of trapped animals out there, and they got named, and they've got these little stories that go with them.
Oh, oh, that's really cool. Oh, I like that. That's pretty funky. That's a nice little murder mystery. I think we should all do a little murder mystery. Unknown blood sample, unknown DNA match to the victim. Ritual stone dagger. Are they trying to kill him to make him a god? Is that a thing?
Well, he was starring in a movie about becoming a god. And apparently someone took offense to that. So we've got there's a whole blood trail and everything that you're encouraged to follow, but I can kind of take you to where the end of the story is.
The sacrificial bowl, which is an upside down helmet. Well played, man. Well played.
Congratulations, you just actually spotted the murder weapon no one else has spotted.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How did that work?
Well, I mean, if you're going to kill someone with a prop that's covered in blood already because it's a sacrificial bowl...
Ah, okay, fair enough.
And then over here, we've got the killer.
The polar bear. What's it called? Nick's dragon. End of the lie. Oh, this is clever. Washed up, has-been actor. Big name at the studio, taking on such movies as Baby Bear Brunch and Goodbye Polar Bear Blues. However, its reputation being quite temperamental, and attitude has only gotten worse while fame declined while his age increased. Which being turned down for the lead in the movie that become Get Lucky, took it personally. Oh. Oh.
Very bad man here.
It's a very, very bad polar bear. It's a bad polar bear. No cookies. Okay.
So yeah, that's all from one conversation that we had with Sandra overnight. That was it. Everything from that.
You seem to have these little moments of aha a lot.
Oh yes, lots of fun ideas. So then over here we've got Soundstage 1. They are currently filming A Fistful of Sand Dollars. So of course it's going to be a bank set.
Ah, Western, first to last National Bank.
And then I've got
Old
lots of...
sanity deposit repossessed.
full of obsidian, of course.
Combat update nobody wants. Robert J. Oh,
That was
crikey.
that was something that he left his stuff for me to take care of when he left the server.
Aww.
And a note for that. So that's his little spot there.
Okay. Space Mutiny's continuity. Laundered profits from the Hermiton Herald. Shut up! I'm in trouble! That's pretty cool. I like the green baize kind of top to desks.
Oh yes, have to make them those big tall bankers desks that they used to have.
For some reason. Because sitting on a chair is only good when it's up high. It's the rules.
Well yeah, you have to be able to look down at the people.
They're
So
bankers.
welcome to the town of Dead Stick.
Population, dogs.
I mean, the great thing about building a movie studio is I get to build with so many different styles in here.
You got to build whatever the heck you like.
Yep.
I like it.
And I can justify it with a movie.
I might nick that idea for the next the Hermit Rock. Close this summer for staying in Cancun. Anij el chupacabra musler at large. There's a joke there somewhere that's Joy Jenny's not so livestock.
And all
Yep.
the horses in here are named too.
Oh dear God. Proti Robot, Jonah, TV son of TV's Frank. What?
Everything in here is named after a character on MST3K.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now I see it. I was just very confused. Oh, we should MST3K at another point.
Oh, we definitely do. That was so fun.
Eating Trap Saloon, ales and night ladies. I love the fact that you don't have to actually do the interiors because
Exactly, it's a movie set. Nobody does interiors in movie sets. So we've got the rail station, and I didn't get a chance to name this guy, but this pig has been here for the last 6 months on the server and has not moved. So he is a very special pig.
he's a very special pig.
Yes.
What should we call him?
Hmm.
Because if a train's coming, that pig's going to be Bacon.
Bacon
You
sounds
know
good
it.
to me.
Right, there you go. His name, official. Bacon. Bacon the squished pig.
Yep. So then if we head out this way towards the giant orange monstrosity, where they are currently
Yes.
filming Mississippi Smith and the Unwashed Hand.
I'm sorry, what?
The movie's name is Mississippi Smith and the Unwashed Hand.
Okay, is this kind of a Petra kind of style building?
You got it.
Uh,
And all of the sand you see here had to go through the sand color changer.
I don't know how that works. Does it take time?
Oh yes. It takes lots of time.
How'd you do it then?
I can show you. It's right over here,
Hey?
right behind the courthouse.
3000. Who did that?
That's me as well.
Oh, that's so cool.
It looks so much better before they changed the wool color, though.
It's still really cool. I've just taken a couple of pictures of that. That's really funky. Okay, sorry. Sand color changer.
Yep, but this is... Let me pull in a little bit here. And... So you can go down next to the piston down below and see what it's actually doing. And this is 100% legitimate because X has done this on Hermitcraft.
You just basically it just gets smacked with a.
It gets smacked with a piston, and there's a piece of red sand on the other side, and it turns it into red sand when you do this.
Can it do it the other way round?
Yep. So you can change plain sand to orange sand and orange sand to plain sand.
That is something I never knew about.
Oh, yes. Very handy little trick. Because we don't have a lot of red deserts on the server.
No. That's cool.
And
I
it
did
can,
not know that was a thing.
and it can all be automated so that it actually, you just right-click and hold down right-click and walk away, and you can just keep placing the sand, but I just prefer to build the sand all the way up to world limit and then just elytra jump off of it and just watch it go.
Are you stuck, plane? Says you're right. Oh, there we go.
Yep. So that was used to put down all of the red sand that was over on this side of the base here.
That must have been fun.
Oh, loads of fun. Especially because it's high enough that it gets snow on it, so I then had to light everything up so it didn't get snow.
I see the problem there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
a little more planning
Petra
next time.
In a snow biome.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, I need to do a little more planning next time. Alright, so if we head over towards the town square here.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Hill Valley.
Oh my god!
Right out of
Yes.
Back to the Future.
Yes, well done.
And just
Nice.
because when I first saw the llamas, I had to do this to them. This is the Cafe 80s over in the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
And just what you can do with them with the wool, I swear that looks like leg warmers.
It does!
So I'm like, yep, they're going in Cafe 80s. They have to.
Oh, that is so cute. I love the llamas anyway. I've never managed to get myself a llama, but I love it.
Oh, they are all over the place over here, because this little mountain over by the other sound stages over in the corner, they love to spawn up there. They also, if you kind of look over here in the forest, I'm also in a perfect spot to get lots and lots of skeleton traps.
Yeah.
And this herd has already been thinned out by about a third.
By a third.
By a third.
Okay, well, yeah, we've got a lot of ponies and a lot of everything. Okay, where next? Go, go,
Over,
go, 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 go.
over here to the giant flaming building.
Is there a reason why it's on fire?
Oh, of course there is.
Of course there is.
Yeah, because
don't know why I asked.
there's the name of the movie here.
Gomdale calls for rescue, 911.
So that's supposed to be a signal flare, basically.
Nice. Nicely done.
Yep, there's a zombie spawner under it that I was going to turn into a little, kind of villager set, but then I kind of borrowed that idea elsewhere for a movie set.
Cool.
So we pop over here. Underneath this building is a green screen for doing recording that I never actually managed to use for anything.
Ugh.
But this was how we did the What News video for from the last server.
Oh, right.
Because we had everything green screen, and then we did a picture of the town behind it.
Aww.
So I was going to use that for something, but never wound up actually figuring out what I was going to use it for.
That's alright. It's still cool. Yay, Rain. Where'd you go?
Yep. We're going to head out back here over to my Greek set.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually did put a... Yep, I do have one here. The movie that is currently being recorded here.
The Oracle of Wi-Fi, denying internet.
So that's like a little mini Pantheon-esque type structure I worked on, just because I've never built anything like it before and figured, hey, I might as well try it.
Pretty cool.
So
Where are we going?
Right behind you?
Yep.
So over here, and do be careful, this is a live movie set. Things can and will spawn here. Because there happens to be a zombie spawner directly under here.
Ah.
And I can stand here and activate the spawner, so this is my zombie attack set. This is the zombie apocalypse set. And there's lots of little other pockets that I've put in here where things aren't necessarily very well lit up, so other mobs can spawn in. But the
that's pretty cool.
And then of course I started working on detailing some of the shops out a little bit, but I didn't manage to get them all finished.
Wasted apparel. Those are pretty cool. I like that. Ooh, I do like that. The armor sets with it things on. Oh, you've got a creature.
That would be it's my attempt to try to make a missile launcher.
Oh, it looks more like a tentacle creature with lots of eyes.
It does, yeah. So it still kind of fits the whole, the whole apocalypse set.
Yeah, I sort of see what you're going with now, but you know. Oh, yep. I like this idea. Front of a building.
Yeah, this was something I saw. I forget what the build team is, but someone was doing a modern beach look, and they were doing skyscrapers designed like this. And I said, that's a pretty cool look, having the carpet like that.
That is pretty funky. I
kind of considered that stolen and just went with it. And then over here, there's supposed to be a hotel / train station, and this is a fuel tanker that's crashed here. That's kind of crashed into the building. Basically, I just had to find a way to keep the zombies from getting out of the set, so it's completely sealed off. It's actually the only place where anything can actually spawn inside the entire studio lot.
Wow.
Oh, hey, look, we even have an extra on set right now. See, he's all blinged up and ready to go. I don't have a script for him right now, but he's ready to go.
It's just no words. I just... Okay.
So then over here is Aka-chan. Aka-chan was built by Magic Jade, who is also with me on the Zombiecraft server, and this was a little prank she gave me 2 servers ago over on Zombiecraft, and she kind of follows me around and builds this on my base every time she's on the server with me. So it's a little baby zombie who's been blinged out, and he's now the director.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, it's adorable.
So then, of course, we've also got the giant MST3K logo. I built that when the Kickstarter for relaunching that came out.
That's brilliant. I'm so glad it's back. I've not actually seen any of the new ones.
Oh, you have to. It's so good. And I got a chance to, last month, I actually got to see the live show.
Yeah?
Because they're currently touring the US right now, and oh, it was so good. So good.
I need to go watch it. I need to go and watch it. You
absolutely have to. They have not lost a thing compared to what they put out before, and it's so much better.
Awesome.
And then, of course, this was supposed to be a giant pixel art museum or display that I was going to build out back here, and Well, yeah, the only thing I wound up doing was my little memorial to Carrie Fisher back here, so that was it.
Ooh.
That's all I managed to get done for the pixel art.
It's a good quote.
And but yeah, that's Zombiecraft Studios. The entire studio lot. It's about the same size as the Hall of Heroes when it's all spread out.
It's amazingly cool. I really do like it. Particularly the MS33K logo. That must have taken time to do.
I think it clocked in at about 6 hours across 2 days. It's
Okay.
probably the most sped up footage I've ever put on my channel.
Yep, know that feeling. Okay, is that everything you've got to show me?
That is everything I've got to show you.
Oh, well, it's been awesome. Thank you for showing me everything.
And thank you for having the server for us.
You're very welcome. And I'll catch you probably next server, to be honest. That's coming soon. Bye-bye.
Bye!